Alright, so, guys, yesterday, fun web quest. You guys should have learned the formulas for area for 3 different shapes. It's rhombus, kite, and a trapezoid. What is the area formula for a rhombus? Shay?
Half of diagonal 1 and diagonal 2.
Half of diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. Okay? And a lot of you guys are asking on the quiz, how do I know what to do? It's very simple. It's the full length of diagonal. It doesn't matter which diagonal is diagonal 1 or which diagonal is diagonal 2. It's the full diagonal. And then the other diagonal was that direction. So it's half the product of the diagonals. And that's the same formula for a kite as well as for a rhombus. What is the area formula for a trapezoid?
Same thing.
No,
So close.
it's base
1,
base
2
1.
times
Okay.
It is
Corbin?
It is
Base
1/2 of base 1 plus base 2 times
There we go. So it's 1/2 the height times the sum of the bases.
I think I got that right.
And again, it doesn't matter what you call base 1 and base 2, because all you're going to do is add them anyway. Now, do you guys remember, this is what I kind of brought out to you guys in the video. Do you remember what this was? What's 1/2 of base 1 plus base 2? That's the length of the median. So on our video quiz, I asked you, if you had the length of the median, if you knew what this length was, and then you knew what the height was, would you be able to find the area?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so the length of the median is actually embedded within the formula. I mean, if you have the median, it's okay, but if you don't, you've got it either way. Alright, so here we go. Speaking of such, find the area of a trapezoid, or the area of a trapezoid is 80 feet. 80 square feet. The height is 8 feet. What's the length of its median? Well, okay, how do you find the area of a trapezoid?
Half height base plus base 2.
And in our problem here, the median, or the area is
80 foot squared.
so 80 equals. Now, remember we told you on the previous slide, if I take the half and the base 1 plus base 2, what does that actually equal?
Median.
That equals the median. How tall is my trapezoid?
8 feet.
So really what I have is 80 equals 8 times the length of the median. So how do I solve for the length of the median? Divided by 8. Now, this is probably something we should go over here. I'm actually going to spread this out a little more.
It's 10.
Thank you, Connor. If I have 80 feet squared, and that's equal to 8 feet times my median, what are you going to do to solve for m? Divide by 8 feet. If I take 8 feet squared, well, this is the easiest part. This one Connor says it's 10. So 80 divided by 8 is simply 10. But if I take feet squared and divide by feet, what's left over? Feet. Okay, it's like taking x squared divided by x. We'll get the single unit left over. Therefore, the length of my median is 10 feet. Alright, how would I find the area of the next problem? What shape is that?
What one?
That's a kite. How do you find it? Whoa, that's interesting. How do we find the area of a kite?
Half of the base times height.
No.
Diagonals.
Diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. Okay, so we got 1/2 of what? 20 times 16. So 10 times 16, which is 160, or 20 times 8, which is 160, either way.
Okay, you're going.
Okay? Guys, this is actually really important. I want to make sure we talk about this. When you're taking this half, if you want to try and do a mental math, and I like what Tata did, half of 20 is 10, and then 10 times 16 is 160. However, if you're taking a half, you only do it to one of them. You don't take a half to both. That's distribution. We don't have a distribution problem. So either you take half of 20, or you take half of 16, which you can't do both. Choose one.
So would it be the same outcome if we did either one?
Yeah, because half of 16, Connor, is 8. 8 times 20?
60.
160. Alright, that's all I've got.
Really?